So this probably won't be a long one, so let's get started and let's get this over with. So after tonight, based on the vote, I'm gonna see where we're at and what I will play next. So let's keep this let's keep this short and sweet. So, all right, let's get this wrapped up. So how's everyone today? I mean, for me, I'm been under the weather today. Didn't go to work for this reason. I've spent most of my day in bed, so feeling a lot better though. I do plan on going back in tomorrow, so. Just laying around all day today. There we go. So yeah, I mean, this game has been awesome so far. I'm really happy with what they did. Do I like it as much as Super Metroid? No. But I don't know what can get up to Super Metroid. The only thing that comes close to Super Metroid in my view is what do you call it? Metroid Prime, because of the originality of Metroid Prime. So I love I mean, Metroid Prime is what got me into Metroid in the first place. I just like the first person adventure. It just something about it I just really like. I don't know what it is, but I really liked, figuring things out, backtracking. It was a new type of game for me. So, and I was a teenager when I first played this. So, it wasn't really until Prime 3 came out on Wii, and then I finally started playing Super Metroid and original Metroid around that same time. So. I never owned Metroid when I was a kid, or I never owned Super Metroid or original Metroid or anything like that. So, but yeah, the Prime games really got me into Metroid, and I'm still really excited for Prime 4. So. Hopefully the team at Retro right now can live up to what the team that was running things back in the 2000s, the aughts, can do and stuff. I mean, all that documentation's there on the design process, so I have hopes that they're going to be doing pretty good. So we'll just see how it is. But yeah, other than Prime 4, I mean, I am going to play, even though I've been salty about it for the last 4 years. Well, it's going to be 5 years now. I can't believe it, but I will play the Breath of the Wild sequel. Do I think it's going to be do I think it's going to be better? I think it will be, because I think there were a lot of ideas that weren't used in the original game, and there was just a lack of variety. So hopefully, I want to see the standard dungeons come back. Will they bring them back? I don't know. Probably not. I don't know if there's going to be more Guardian Beasts, or if they're just going to add more shrines. I mean, the shrines were fine. I completed 100%, but I mean, it's just one of those things where I'm just like, it's just another one of those cases where I just disagree with a bunch of other fans and stuff. But then again, at the same time, I mean, I like Zelda for different reasons than other people. So people really love the open world thing. I personally think people just love the open world idea, and it just happens to be a Zelda. That's what I'm thinking it is. I could be wrong. So, so right now I am talking to myself. There's nobody watching. So, I didn't really announce this. I just announced it a few minutes ago. So, it's fine. I just want to play this and complete it. So I gotta get up. I gotta go back to Itarash. Fight Ravenbeak or whatever his name is. Whoops. There we go. What's up, Sci-Fi Nation? How you doing? Sci-Fi Nation says, greetings to the Nerporial life form. Well, thanks for coming by. I saw that you did a video up on about the Back to the Future game that Telltale did. I played that one a long time ago, and that's basically the closest we'll ever get to getting a part 4. So I remember in that game you go back in time to like 1931. Doc is like a teenager, and there's tension between him and his father. His father wants him to be an accountant, and he wants to be a scientist, and so there's a lot of family tension. And of course, because Prohibition's going on, Biff's grandfather, I don't know if it's Biff's father or grandfather, is like a mob boss or something. I wouldn't worry, there's quite a few streaming right now, and there's always the playback later. Yeah, I mean, this is going to be a short one for me anyways. I'm just going to be beating this game, and then that'll be it. So. Alright, here's the boss. The final boss. But yeah, I remember it came out in 5 parts, I believe. I was honestly hoping for a Game of Thrones season 2 from Telltale, and they never came out with another one.
It appears your Metroid DNA has caused you to become a Metroid. Ordinarily, this would have happened immediately after the DNA transplant. Your Pokemon needs must have slowed down the process. They were the only tribe capable of controlling the Metroids. Though you possess their DNA, you are not a Pokemon. Your physical prowess suggests that you must also possess Manga DNA. Metroids are programmed to identify Manga as enemies. This suggests one thing to me.
Before I go any further, Pop Culture Mechanics here. Hey NPL, I played the Back to the Future game on PS3. It was pretty good. Yeah, that's how I played it too. I downloaded it on PS3.
It is very probable that your metamorphosis occurred as a result of Ravenbeak's attack. His presence awakened the Metroid's killer instinct. Since then, your metamorphosis has accelerated. It can no longer be controlled. You are now a Metroid, Samus Aran. Your very existence poses a grave threat to the galaxy. However, there is no need to fear. You can still contribute to galactic peace. You need only use your new powers correctly. You have followed my instructions faithfully so far. Continue to do so. It's that simple. I consider your performance here on TBR highly satisfactory, as I hope it has even awakened your Metroid powers. I was right to let you live during our first encounter. That one glimpse you showed told me everything. Submit and offer up your power. My plan is the only way to bring order to the galaxy.
fulfill your destiny. Where have I heard that before? I guess it escapes me. Ah, I missed out on that. I'll read what everyone's saying before I keep going. Sci-Fi Nation says, yeah, Telltale went to bankruptcy, then got bought, but I think even that failed. Greetings, Pop Culture. Pop Culture says, greetings, Sci-Fi. I got it for free with Game Pass on the Xbox One. This Nerdporial hoodie came at just the right time, getting chilly outside. Oh, well, I'm glad things worked out in that regard. Yeah, I remember playing some Telltale games, and the Game of Thrones one and the Back to the Future one, they were buggy as hell. I mean, especially the Game of Thrones one. So, and I played that. That takes place shortly before season 5. So it takes place in between seasons 4 and 5. So, and then Game of Thrones just kind of fell apart, a few years after that. So it was a good time to be a Game of Thrones fan. I miss those days, to be honest. All right, back to the game. Whoops. Ah, man. Gotcha. Whoops. Whoops. Keep missing that second one. Whoops. I missed it. Ah, crap. And here we go. Gotcha. Gotcha. I don't think it's over with yet. Ah, crap. Whoops. You got me. Fall stops here. Whoa, grand finale time? GL, good luck. Sci-Fi Nation also says the Xbox One versions played just fine. The 360 versions were kind of buggy though. That's probably what it is. So, the question is, do I have to start from the very beginning? Yep. Old school difficulty.
Uploading data.
Gotcha. Ah, crap. Whoops. Ah, crap. Didn't. Gotcha. Gotcha. Got you this time. Alright. Alright, that's first phase. Back to work for me. Alright. See you, false stop. Slide really works pretty well with this. Hey, don't hit me. There we go. Slide, baby, slide. Whoops. Alright, come on. We can do this. Whoa, shoot. Go around, around, and around we go. Slide, baby, slide. Whoops. Whoops. Keep bumping into him. Whoops. All right. Means business now. Whoops. It's like Frieza's final attack. Dang. Whoops. 3, 4. Jeez. Whoa, that's close. Gotcha. Uh-oh, here we go, the coup de grace. This seems like a Witch King of Angmar moment. What's up, Boba Fett? How you doing? And Green Lantern's here too. What's up? You're here to witness the ending. Samus is the Eowyn to the Chozo Witch King of Angmar. No man can defeat me. Uh-oh. What's gonna happen? What's gonna happen? Uh-oh. I am no man. Ooh, look at this. Holy crap. She is pissed. Uh-oh. I think she's going full Metroid on him. She's stealing his energy. Just like Mega Man. Uh-oh. I think they're gonna crash. Something tells me they're gonna crash. I don't know what it is. Oh, you guys excited? I'm excited. I want to see what happens next. One of the few Metroids with no Ridley. Interesting. Oh, what is this? Look at that armor. It's just like a... Look at that armor. Holy crap. It's like a... Uh-oh. X-Parasites took over him now. Alright, so final boss, I guess. I guess you didn't want to absorb it, I guess. Alright. I got to get there. Yeah, just destroy everything. Can't go that way. This way. Here we go. Let's get up there. Here we go. I'm at the ship. What's up, Jack of all casuals? How you doing?
Bring the ship with its head.
What's the other one? It's the good one. The Obi-Wan Chozo. That's supposed to be like a Force ghost. Nope, it's just an X-Parasite. Oh. I was hoping she'd keep that weird ability. Yeah, get out. Yeah, time to get out. Oh, another destruction of a planet. Just like Super Metroid. Well, that's it. That's the end of Metroid Dread. Question is, will there be a cutscene after these credits? So Mr. Sakamoto produced this. Director was Fumi Hayashi, and they got some directors, and of course most of the people are Spanish. But they got Kenji Yamamoto to do the music, and he's been doing the music ever since, well, Super Metroid, I believe. Interesting. Assistant producers, level designers, game designers. Yeah, it's all freaking Mercury Steam. What is being said? How many planets has she destroyed now? Well, 3. She destroyed Zebes is gone. Zebes is gone. That's the original planet from Metroid and Super Metroid. SR388 was in Metroid AM2R and Samus Returns and the original Return of Samus. And it was you're not on it, but you pretty much destroy it in Metroid Fusion when you collide the station with the planet. Metroid 2, Electric Boogaloo. Sci-Fi Nation says, GG, gotta go. Well, thanks for coming by. Pop Culture says, well done, NPL. Well, thank you. I think this is the first stream I don't see any of my modporials, my usual modporials. My 3 modporials. So. That's cool. It's cool that you guys came by. So, yeah, after the credits roll, I'm going to announce what my next game is going to be based on the vote. That's based on the vote in the community and stuff. So that's pretty cool. Oh, finally beat this one. I figure if I'm going to beat it, I might as well beat it now. It's only been half an hour, so. GG equals good game, LOL. Oh, right. G2G has got to go. GG is good game, right. This music makes me think Zelda for some reason. That's what I was about to say, Nation. GG equals good game, not gotta go. Haha. Well, I'm still learning. So many games on my my bucket. There's just so many games I have to play and stuff. So I guess the best way to do is just to play it in front of people online and stuff. So, and I didn't say the F word once. I'm proud of myself. But yeah, this is definitely, if you have a Switch, definitely play this game. It's definitely worth it. Eventually I'll play Zero Mission and Super Metroid, and I do want to figure out how I can play the Prime games on online stuff. I would probably just need to take my Wii U and just plug in my Wii U the way I plug in my Switch and stuff. And I'll have to have my my motion bar, because you need a motion bar because I have the Prime trilogy, and that incorporates the Prime 3 controls, which a lot of people hate. I don't have a problem with them. It feels like I'm actually aiming and shooting, which kind of adds to the experience. So, Metroid and Zelda. There can't be a connection, is there? I guess not. But I think Metroid was... the way I see Metroid is it's a combination of the platforming of Mario and the exploration of Zelda. That's kind of how I see Metroid. And right now, as an adult, I think Metroid's not now my favorite series. My friend Steven got me into Metroid, so... He got me into Metroid, got me into Gundam, he got me into anime, so... Yeah, one of these days I'll have him on. We'll just talk stuff, We can generate really good conversations. We've been doing it for years and stuff, so... Or you can emulate Prime with the Dolphin emulator. That's what I did when I couldn't find my own Prime discs. Yeah, I actually have the Wii... I do have the Wii... I do have the Wii stuff, so... Let's see. Yeah, roughly 17 hours. See you next mission. So, it's like saying James Bond comes back. This is their way of saying Samus will return. Metroid Zero Mission. Hard mode unlocked. Oh, I'm not playing hard mode. Not for a while. I wonder why it said Metroid Zero Mission. That's the very first game. That's a remake of the very first game, so... So, let's go take a look. I am going to check... Let's see. Sci-Fi Nation says, I have Prime, not paying extra to play games from them. I have Steam and Game Pass Ultimate, which includes EA's games. Oh, you meant the Metroid games. I thought you meant Amazon Prime Gaming, haha. Robofet says, I'd like to play the Prime trilogy with the Prime 3 Wii controls, but it's really expensive since I think it had a relatively small production run. Yeah, they only sold 1 million copies, from what I remember. So Prime 3 didn't sell that great. Other M sold way worse, like half of that, 500,000. Prime 2, I don't think sold that well. The first Prime sold pretty well. Sold up close to 2 to 3 million. Super Metroid didn't sell that well. So, looks like Dread is on on course to play the is on course to possibly be the best-selling Metroid game, and I hope it is, because that'll give Nintendo more of an incentive to make more games. And plus, Mercury Steam seems to be doing a really good job, with the design. They know their stuff. So it's like Nintendo has found its studio for Metroid, for 2D Metroid at least. And Dread was something that was, we've been waiting for. They first talked about back in 05 and 06. I was in college, and I read up all I could find about it. So So it was interesting seeing this come out. I just like this was a really big reaction on my part. So so yeah. Um, but yeah, so let's take a look. And take a look and see where we're at. So we have 23 votes. We have 23. We have. All right. Looks like we have 24 votes now. Looks like the vote is in. The vote is cast. Looks like with 38%, I'm going to be playing the first Resident Evil as my next game. But as a because some of my mod tutorials have been really good with helping me, just like being supportive throughout this time, I will play Luigi's Mansion 3 as well. So I'm going to play Resident Evil 1 first, and then after that I'll play Luigi's Mansion 3. So those are my next 2 games. So for all you guys that voted for those, you guys all won. So here's to you guys. Thanks for participating. I really appreciate it. I want to get more get more engagement with this I'll call fellowship as opposed to community, because communities could be anything. So thanks again for doing this. So next game is going to be the first Resident Evil. This will be the GameCube version, and I have it right here. So that and both that and Luigi's Mansion 3 I can play on my Switch. So I just simply play it the same way I'm playing Metroid Dread. Play it with my capture card and stuff. So yeah. So guys, I appreciate you guys coming by. What else is being said? Jack of All Casual says maybe a new Metro Zero Mission remake. Yeah, I doubt that would happen. I like Metroid Zero Mission as it is, and AM2R was basically designed based off of Metroid Zero Mission's physics and its design, its sprite work, and all that. So and I prefer AM2R to Samus Returns, but that's just me. I think I voted, but what were the other options? Oh yeah, the other options was Alien Isolation and Bloodstained Curse of the Moon, which is basically Castlevania in all but name. Like it's basically like classic platforming level based Castlevania. So that's Bloodstained Circle of the Moon, and there's a part 2 to that, and it's tough. I haven't beaten it yet, but I do want to play those eventually too. I mean, it's also on my Switch. See, look what I got. I got this Zelda clone. I got Shovel Knight. I got this Banjo-Kazooie lookalike, ukulele, Fire Emblem. This is the original Fire Emblem that they never released in the US. I'll show you what else I got. Zeo Drifters, a Metroidvania. I actually have a copy of 3D All-Stars. I do want to play Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze. I love Super Mario Odyssey and Metroid Dread are tied as my favorite Switch games right now. So port of the Wii U Super Mario. Cuphead is classic. This is Curse of the Moon. This is the one I was talking about just now. There's a part 2 that I downloaded, and of course this one is the main one. So these 2 games are kind of like side games, and this is the main game. This is basically same guy that did Castlevania Symphony of the Night. This is basically Castlevania Symphony of the Night, but with obviously with more up-to-date graphics, voice acting. David Hayter is in this game, and a few other people. I played it. It's pretty good. Axiom Verge, if you like Metroid, I played this not too long ago. Axiom Verge is basically another love letter to Metroid. Elliot Quest is a similar type of game. If you want something that's retro and pretty tough, Katana Zero is pretty tough, and it's a weird story. And there's going to be a sequel. I know there's going to be a sequel and stuff. So I have not played the new Panzer Dragoon. I've never played the old one. And here's Luigi's Mansion 3. So I already played. I got through a portion of it. So when I replay it, I'm going to replay it from the beginning. So I got Final Fantasy VII, Dark Souls Remastered, which is basically the first game. And then this is a 2D version of Ukulele, kind of like Donkey Kong Country Returns, where it's all 2D and it's crazy platforming. This is the original Star Ocean remade. I have the Sonic games. This is a demo, and I've of course got the Mega Man games. I have Star Wars Jedi Outcast. I want to get KOTOR when it comes out. I think it might already be out. I'll have to check. Ori and the Blind Forest I have, and I don't think I downloaded the second one yet, but I do want to get the second one as well. So, and then Dragon Quest 11. I only beat the first Dragon Quest, or Dragon Warrior, but I did start playing this game. I played the demo for this, and it's pretty fun. I mean, it's got that... It's basically Toriyama. It's basically Toriyama and the other guy, the guy that created the series, together. If you had Sakaguchi, who created Final Fantasy, together, that would have been an even more epic game. And they did come together, and that game, as we all know, is Chrono Trigger, which I definitely want to play at some point. I definitely want to stream that. That's probably my favorite RPG. At least turn-based. It's definitely my favorite on the Super Nintendo. Messenger's another great one. Platformer, Metroid. It starts off like Ninja Gaiden, classic Ninja Gaiden, tough, level-based, and then it becomes more Metroidvania after in the second half. Great game. Hollow Knight is a very tough Metroidvania. I did not play this one yet. This is supposedly another one. Monster Boy is another one. Celeste is a game that's is pretty puzzle based. It's platforming puzzle based, so it's one of those games where you die, you start over, and you have to just basically figure out how to go. And of course, Cave Story is something that what's his name, Falstop really likes. I'll probably play that eventually. It gets pretty tough. I played a little bit of it when I first got the Switch. And of course, this is a remake of Blaster Master from Sunsoft, the original NES Sunsoft game. This is a remake, and they made a part 2, so I'll play that too eventually. Oh my gosh, Sadukar is here. What's up, Sadukar? How's it going all the way? How you doing all the way from Scotland? It's like 2 a.m. by you, isn't it? Yep, got the X collection. I have the X collection, which is X1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So I don't think it, or maybe, actually, I think it includes 7 and 8. 7's a crap game. 8 I've never played. Only thing I know about 8 is that Sigma is not the final boss in that one. And then they didn't make any more X games after that. So PS2 was pretty much the last system for that. I have not been 11. I have not been Mega Man 11 yet, but Mega Man 11's tough. The levels are long. And you basically have it still has the you have the you have to get extra lives and stuff. It's not like you just stop. I mean, you get game over in this one. So, and the bosses aren't easy either. So, but yeah, just on the Switch alone, I have a lot of games. I have games on PS4 that I haven't played, and then I have physical copies of Switch games I haven't even started yet. So, so let's see. What is everybody saying? Jack of all casual says Other M made the franchise take a break, so now people will hopefully forget about it and make more games for it. Yeah, I mean, Other M wasn't bad. It was a good game. I replayed it a few years ago, and I mean, it's still a step down from like games like Prime 3 and Super Metroid, but it's still a pretty good game. I mean, it's like Marty said the other day, it's a very Japanese game because it was developed by Team Ninja. And of course, Sakamoto, of course, was, still the main producer, was still like, everything went through him, but it's like if Metroid came on the N64, it would be like Other M. It'd be a platformer. It'd be a third-person platformer. But yeah, because of that, they didn't make any Metroid games for years. We didn't get another Metroid-type game until Federation Forces in 2015. That pissed off everybody. I remember I was one of them. And then 2015 happened. 2016, nothing. 2017, 7 years, no Metroid. Then we get Prime 4. I'm at work and I'm freaking out seeing that. I really wanted to scream with glee and stuff. And then right after that, they announced Samus Returns. So I got to play Samus Returns. This was the first game in 7 years, first Metroid game, and they decided to remake Metroid 2. This was a year after 2016 is when they released, or when Dr. M64 finally finished after 9 to 10 years of working on AM2R. So I got to play AM2R, and AM2R was freaking amazing. And just playing the version I just played now a few months ago, great game. Love it a lot. Prefer that to Samus Returns. But Samus Returns didn't sell well. And then we get the news about Prime 4 being delayed because whoever worked on it, and we don't know who worked on it prior, they basically got fired and stuff, and Nintendo gave the project to Retro Studios. And the problem is Retro Studios doesn't have the same people. I mean, the only thing they've done the last couple years was, I'm assuming they did a project, they had a project, or they were helping out on other projects, because they haven't really worked on anything for 5 years, ever since Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze that came out early 2014. So for 5 years, we were wondering what they were working on next. There was rumors that they were working on a Star Fox game, a racing Star Fox game, but that didn't pan out well. That didn't pan out at all. So 2019, the president of Nintendo, I forget his name, Fukuyama or something, basically says we're restarting development with Retro Studios. And as much as that was disappointing to hear, I was actually impressed with the transparency that Nintendo was providing, because I mean, they are not obligated to be transparent about it, but they know that Metroid fans are one of the most passionate fans out there. So I guess they felt that they needed to say something. They needed to address that. So they did, and people were okay with it for the most part. People were actually pleased that Nintendo was transparent in the first place. So yeah, ever since then they've been it's gonna be 3 years this January that they've rebooted the development and stuff. So I'm really hoping at June of E3 2022 that they're going to have something to show, and hopefully they'll have a release date. Maybe it might not be 2022, it might be 2023. But I mean, I hope they have something. I mean, if they can announce frickin' Bayonetta 3, I still have not played the Bayonetta games, but Bayonetta 3 was something that's been rumored for a long time, ever since the Wii U, 2013, I think. So if they can do that, I'm hoping that we can hear something about Prime 4. So, but yeah, so Jack of Gal Casual says, we having a Jill sandwich? I don't know what that is. Boba Fett says, I think I voted, but what were the other options? Alright, I already said that. Boba Fett says, it's Curse of the Moon, not Circle of the Moon. Oh, of course, sorry. Circle of the Moon, I think, is the Castlevania game. Jack of Gal Casual says, Snake, Snake, Snake. Yeah, yep, David Hayter. Curse of the Moon is pixel art, but Ritual of the Night looks really good, like Dread. Curse of the Moon is also a platformer and not a Metroidvania like Ritual of the Night is. Yes, that's correct. Boba Fett says, you need the Mega Man X collection better than the Mega Man collection. Sadukar says, hey y'all. Hey, I have to admit, Sadukar, I really was impressed with the Sardaukar troops from Dune in the movie. We actually got to see them, and it was pretty cool because the Dune, the 1984 movie, just did not do them justice. Oh, you got the X collection. Nice. There's a Blaster Master 1, 2, and 3. There's a third one? I know there's a second one. I'm not sure if there was a third one. X Collection is 1 to 4. X Collection 2 is 5 to 8. X8 is actually pretty good, unlike X7. Yeah, I watched my friend play X7. It's basically clunky 3D. And Mega Man ZX and ZX Advent are arguably Metroidvanias, while Mega Man 0, 1 to 4 are standard action platformers, though. Yes, I played the Zero games. I've heard nothing but good things about the ZX games, and it's too bad they didn't make any more. But Capcom was going full retarded at that point. So, is this a pop stream? I don't know what a pop stream is. Santa Car says, hey, Broba mate, hope you are well. I am well. Hope you are too. Santa Car, not great, but getting better. More stress about other members of the family. 3 in hospital. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. Sardaukar are best of the best until the Fremen. Yeah, and hopefully they'll make another Doom movie. I mean, it seems like they are, but I think they should have already had the production down for the next movie. So it's going to be another couple of years at least. But if they make it, so I'm hoping they do. I really like this movie. Will I get on physical copy of it? Yes. So cool. So once again, next game is going to be Resident Evil 1, and then I'm also going to play, and after that I'm going to play Luigi's Mansion, and then we'll take it from there. So other than that, everybody, thanks for coming by. Leave a like if you haven't. If you're new, subscribe to the channel. I hope everything goes well with you, Sadakar. And thanks Boba Fett and Jack of All Casuals, Sci-Fi Nation, Pop Culture Mechanic, all you guys, thanks for coming out. Green Lantern 345, thank you. False Stop, thank you. Yeah, it's interesting. It's interesting not having my usual Modporials, but hey, they have lives too, so it's alright. It's alright with me. So alright guys, once again, stay Nerdporial, and may the wings of Nerdporials carry you to the next game. Take care.